Hey guys, Dominoes and welcome back to the Other Worlds. This will be a part 4 of the playthrough series. I hope you will enjoy the video and let's get into it. Okay, so let's check out the skill points. We have some skill points available. This is the second upgrade I'm doing. Let's put 1 point in guns and maybe 1 into speech. Or no, let me see. Let's go 2 points into guns. Okay, let's check out the quests. There is still one area that we didn't explore.
This Moonman character of yours.
Where was it?
Is he some kind of off-world deity?
No, just sort of a mascot.
Oh shit.
No
I
signs of
think we
corrosion.
didn't check this.
Exhaust manifold. Come on, baby. Can't help you. Just tell me what's wrong.
Okay, so let's head out and let's do some quests. Okay, let's go here. What's this quest? Destroy the hover drones. Destroy all the protected hover drones in the hills around the Ministry of Accuracy. Okay, so this is the bounty. Okay, so let's go there. How do we get there? Okay, we follow this road. Let me eat something. Where is the food?
Might I have a word, Commander?
Niles.
I know
Niles wanna talk to us.
freeze, so this might seem a bit of a left turn. Avoid it. I'm just gonna ask. Got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-protectorate, a good man. Tracked on the Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit. Brief one, of course.
I wouldn't mind meeting
Not
this
sure
friend of
he'd
yours.
still consider me such, but that's part and parcel of the reason I want to see him. I had some bad years on my own. Now with you here being part of a team, this might sound a mite soppy, but I feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe.
What happened between you two?
After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots. Fighting protectorate tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action.
Sounds like he put you in a tough spot.
Wasn't like I didn't want to take things farther. Hit the Protectorate where it hurt. But I still had my cover to think of too. I couldn't risk disrupting the mission.
I respect you putting the mission first in spite of everything. That's dedication.
I'd feel better about that commendation if things hadn't turned out as they did. We worked hard, but the Protectorate's arbiters and sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot.
You were trying to do the right thing. That's what an Earth Directorate agent should do.
Guess some of what you said way back when stuck. Oh, that talk about putting people first. Figured that's what I was doing. Putting a stop to all the pain I was causing. Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean like. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him, till recent.
Be straight with me, Niles. What are you hoping to get out of seeing him?
If it weren't for Zeb, I'd be in the ground. It's a debt I never properly repaid. Plus, I don't relish his last memory of me being a vanishing act. I owe him better. And since finding you, well, a lot feels possible now that didn't before.
No time like the present to make up for past mistakes. Let's go see your
Much
friend.
appreciated, Commander. Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
Okay, Niles, but you have to wait. I want to finish these quests first. Repair elevator. Can you repair
No
it?
offense to Val, but anyway. Need something, Commander?
Is there any way I can... Oh, I think... Maybe this way? Okay, what now? Okay, let me just see what my goal here is. Okay, so that's the businessman. He will say that the road leading directly from Fairfield to Spargrove Plateau is blocked by a damaged cargo lift, but there is another route at the southern end of Paradise Island. He admitted that you might find a place to climb up the cliffside if you dare. Well, I dared already. What the hell?
Jackson! Twitch your broken legs if you can hear me, Jackson!
Oh, we have skill points again. I kinda wanna let's put one in lockpick and one in hacking. And okay, we have barracks again. Okay, let's see. Damage, armor rating. Bribe costs. Hmm. Let's just go with this.
Don't you die on me, Jackson!
Oh shit,
You're
he's
too young
dead.
to be a crater in the dirt!
It wasn't the fall that killed him, it was a sudden stop at the end.
Oh, law. I can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they gonna put us to the gallows for this?
What? No. That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Demotion to fertilizer?
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time. Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall?
Yeah, I don't think so. Why would anyone attempt a jump like that in the first place?
He thought those boots would make him fly, but they really just allowed the user to jump repeatedly. Unless their downward velocity is too great. If so, well, you see what happens.
This is Jackson, too bad his business partner in Ferrisfield gonna be very upset.
Not nearly as upset as we are. We've been stuck atop this machine since Ida, one of our new Protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears.
If she was scared of the height, why would she jump?
I can't fathom no sensible motive. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy, and she seemed happy enough.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the Protectorate. It can prove insurmountable for some.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder, it's just impossible to cognize.
How can I help?
The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table halfway up the spire.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to, well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our two former cohorts.
So take the boots, bounce up the spire, grab the gadget and bring it to you. Let's go with this one, and why should I go to the trouble of helping you?
What? It's your duty as a subject to...
No, Liza, remember, you're not Protectorate anymore. So, what have we talked about? A duties only.
Discharged if the disbursement is dutifully deserving. Right. Sorry, I'm just a little flummoxed by being stranded up here.
So, bits, stranger. We'll give you bits if you get us down before we starve.
Alright, that's what I wanted to hear. How exactly do I get this
Poor
done?
Jackson wasn't raised in the Protectorate with a mind for science, and mistakenly thought the word thrusters meant he could fly. So he jumped the opposite way I told him. They're experimental. We'd not laid eyes on them before. But the data we found with them says they were actually designed to let people hop their way up the spire. If you activate the plasma thrusters when you're already airbound, they can give you a fair bit of extra boost. It should let you turn a quick hop into a surprisingly grand vault.
Alright, I'm on it.
Thank the sovereign. Thank you, stranger. We are eagerly anticipating a long life, utterly absent of starvation.
The pail is a fantastic invention that allows one to reach new heights. They are automatically equipped and allow you to jump second time while already in the air. Okay. Okay, let me explore a bit here. See if there's any loot. Blade. Okay, I guess we go up this way. Okay, first let me check. There was a way here. Ooh. Revolver. How do I get back there? Okay, you can turn in the army jump.
Oh, you're by our crop of Brachythecium rutamulum. They're found in bandages and burn tinctures.
These lush, thick vines are clearly being cultivated for their utility, but you lack the knowledge to make a use of them.
If you don't have that drive overloader, ascending may be a waste.
Oh, almost fell down. Okay, let's make the jump.
That's it? It was that easy? That was some impressive climbing. Poor Jackson could have learned a thing or two from you. Starting with the right direction to jump, I suppose.
Now let's see about bailing you out, shall we?
Wonderful. Get us down, and I'll happily compensate you in accordance with standard Auntie's Choice urgently improvised extortive standards.
We've certainly found our way into a most harrowing circumstance, At least I'm glad I'm not alone.
I'm sorry about your friend Jackson. Losing a compatriot is never
He hadn't
easy.
been here terribly long, so we weren't particularly familiar. Like me, he was also former protectorate, but he was not raised in Fairfield, so we'd never met before. Still, he seemed like a friendly, kind sort, albeit a headstrong one. I'm sorry he's gone. Please do hurry. I've lost count of how many meals we...
The harvester lifting armature has ground to a halt and needs a drive overloader to allow it to push through the obstruction.
You're really something else, stranger. Thank you for getting us down.
Oh, thank the law. I never thought of myself as a vertiginous sort, but being trapped 100 meters in the air will make you reconsider.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
Keep from getting trapped in any other harvesters, will you?
I agree with Liza. I'm inclined to keep a few paces from farming equipment from now on. Here's your reward for evacuating us with all our parts intact. I perhaps ain't as awash in currency as I'd prefer, so you can have my helmet as well. It was useful for identifying crops we'd missed in our harvest, but to be honest, I'd like a little distance from plants for a spell.
Okay, so we completed it. We can go back to the town and talk to the businessman and tell him that his associate is dead. Wait a minute, can I get this lift to work now? No, I can't. Okay, let's talk to Hugh. Thick grass hides you from hostiles in the area, making it unable to see you. Okay, use it to sneak. Can we talk to the guy in the prison?
Every time I think I'm having a bad day, I just tell myself, wait till tomorrow. It'll probably be worse. I've been gone a while. How'd it go? Tell me you got good news.
I got the schematics, but your business partner, I'm afraid he didn't make it.
Why, that's terrible. But you said you have the schematics? I'll take those. What? Sovereign's finest potato corollary peeler? This was supposed to be a guaranteed bestseller. Who in their right mind would... Jackson, you idiot! Ah! It's a good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd kill him! There's no... God damn it! I'm never getting that promotion.
Thought you were all marketing geniuses who could sell anything. Good chance to prove
This
it.
was supposed to be my easy path to a promotion. Must be something I can do to salvage this. Tell me, did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable?
What about these personal plasma thrusters? Guess they're on old protector technology. I'm not giving him that.
Personal
Sure.
thrusters? No one would ever want such preposterous things. I'd be laughed out of recreant reclamation. Imagine jumping about like a sprog. Ridiculous. Well, here's all I can spare in regards to your compensation. Try not to spend it all in one place. It's supposed to be categorically bad for commerce. In the unlikely event things somehow pan out and I get that big promotion, I'll see you're taken care of. Until then, take care.
Okay, cool. What's our next quest? Okay, this is a bounty, so let's do that. Let's do the bounty. We managed to fix
Something
it.
I can help you with?
Whoever took down our anti-hologram is a traitor of the highest order. Makes me wonder if these folks even want to be civilized.
Can you go inside these silos? I don't think so.
This unit has finished compiling the comprehensive report on the commander you requested, Agent Ibarra.
Oh, thanks. But I didn't request a report.
This request is over 3,470 days old and was initially issued prior to the mission on Horizon Point.
Oh, shit! Delete that. It's most likely to have outdated information anyway.
Acknowledged. Purging the commander's favorite colors, foods, and activities report.
Okay. I wanna ask Valeria about that.
Injuries detected. How may this unit assist you, Commander?
Okay. She don't want to talk about it. As of late, it has come to my attention that I actually do not enjoy the act nor the daily drudgery of farming. Upon this realization, I had initially considered submitting myself for refreshment, but in a wondrous bit of serendipity, I quite literally bumped into a delightful fellow from Auntie's Choice. He convinced me to discard that foolish notion and helped me discover a new path forward myself in the form of employment with the fine folk of Auntie's Choice. Several years ago, I would have balked at the very thought of leaving the Protectorate, but today I see joining aunties as the freedom and breath of fresh air, which I never realized I so dearly desired: liberation, self-determination, and a free market. These are the things which my heart yearns for. I don't doubt that with my sharp mind and strong work ethic, I'll become a top executive in no time at all. And to every subject of the Protectorate who reads this, I encourage you to do the same. Auntie's choice is always hiring. Remember, with the Protectorate, you're only surviving, but with Auntie's choice, you'll be thriving. No way. Okay. It's so worth exploring in this game. I was just randomly jumping onto that rooftop and found a way in. And there is also a hidden entrance into the under the house. Okay, so which way? Let me heal up a bit.
Emergency detail syringe is fine.
Sorry, ain't ready yet. Let me know when you need a distraction.
Okay, is that the last of them?
Looking low on ammo there, Commander. I can help you whip something up.
Commencing combat-related activities.
Ooh, Bandolier's uniform. Shock rod. Bypass shunt. Okay, what's this? Welcome level subject. Okay, there's... Is there anything else to loot? It should be all. Okay, so this is the side quest for the Millwell Street. So Minister asked you to visit the Ministry of Affairs and locate information on a protectorate procedure known as mental refreshment. Trooper Silange, Graf the troop was previously sent to do the same job. Aiding Millwell Street should help you to get into Vox Relay. Okay, so we need to infiltrate it and retrieve the information about mental refreshment. Well, let's talk to Niles. Need some ammo.
Is it me or has anyway? Need something, Commander? Sure.
Wait, what kind of rounds do I need? Short rounds.
Can't get anyway. Need something? Sure.
I can't make short rounds. Make black powder for that. But we can make some compact rounds for the pistol, I guess. Let's check out the inventory if there's anything useful. Staff, repeating rifle. Let's go for this revolver then. Let's try this revolver. Let's see, armor. $15.5. This could be cool later on. Oh, we might want to check that.
Oh, what's this? Non-protectorate personnel just sauntering up onto my porch, free as they please. Admit I'm accustomed to a higher standard of precaution. State your purpose, outsider, or exit yon way you came.
I'm an Earth Directorate agent in pursuit of wanted fugitive.
Well, that all sounds rather exciting, like something out of an Aetherwave serial, which I've watched only for official research purposes, of course. Most in the Protectorate don't know what the Earth Directorate is, you know. Suspect you've received a few blank stares if you've mentioned it afore. Anyhow, you travel freely. I'll forgo appealing to your sense of duty, as those outside the Protectorate lack such motivating principles. I presume you accept payment for services?
Assuming the payment's good and that I'd live to spend it.
Expect it's as dangerous a job as you make it. One as well-traveled as you appear might even accomplish it during the course of other adventures. The rewards are plentiful and handsome. Rare items, ingredients, cosmetics. Many such baubles fall into my hands, most useless to my research.
What's your interest in all
In
this?
my role, I compile material providing special insight on other colonies. Items prohibited to others, news logs, serials, and the like. During recent troubles, unsavory elements removed certain items from my old office. Among them, a series which took considerable time to assemble.
Sounds kinda valuable. What precisely are they?
A form of manipulatory ideation disguised as popular entertainment, intended to sway the audience to their point of view, couched within just a crackingly exciting narrative. Tell me, are you familiar with Science Adventures Quarterly, featuring Commander Zane and Buddy and other sensationalistic space stories?
You tell me, why are you so interested?
Why, to reclaim lost Protectorate property, first and foremost.
You said that other materials were also stolen. What's so special about these ones?
The line represented a growth of the medium from the less sophisticated, 2-bit dreadful, both in style and effectiveness. Its remarkable popularity not only mirrored a rise in public sentiment against greedy corporations and tyrannical governments across colonies. The brief window surrounding the volume's release saw a marked increase in skip drone requests for Earth Directorate aid. I believe there remains much to learn from them.
I still can't help thinking this is for your personal
I'll
collection.
admit Commander Zane and Buddy's exploits made for a sensational read. They saved Carnifeller's brain, for instance. Oh, and Mammon Incorporated, of course, too. So no, I am not immune to their considerable charms, but my interests in recovering them are strictly professional, I can assure you.
Fine, just so I
Quite
get
right.
paid.
In fact, delightful. Once you have one of the 10 periodicals in hand, I will trade you for rarities and bits. Stay true, outsider.
Copy of Science Adventures Quarterly.
You've returned. I take it matters are... One, may safety, amity, and ease be yours.
I don't like this gun.
Seems nowhere on Paradise Island's going untouched by this war.
Engaging combat protocols.
Come back. This bar shut. Ooh. Recipe shot grenade. Okay, we want to buy that.
I'll take fighting rats over living in a surveillance state any day of the week.
Something happened.
Entering a confrontational state.
I almost forgot about this door. Oh, there was also a way through the roof.
Ain't as tough as you thought. Hey you! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
Okay, can we make anything? Armors. Party upgrades. Okay, let's talk to her. See who she is. Inez.
No, you ain't got what I need. And you can't come stumbling around here looking like prey. These raps ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. And a desperate rapt is a dangerous rapt.
Milver Street sent me. I'm here to find the report and send a trooper's line back to town.
Yeah? Well, I'm Trooper Silong. Inez, former combat medic, Enhanced Soldier Division. Now just a menial troubleshooter who looks to have gotten her job swept out from under her. They're always counting me out. Every single one of them. And now, they ain't even letting me finish the jobs they send me on. Kinda making it hard to prove myself here. And this rep didn't even have anything that could help my graft. This whole thing's a wash. I'm sick of it.
I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to steal your job. Milver Street offered and I accepted.
I know, I ain't blaming you. That's part of climbing the ladder. Ain't but one rung at the bottom, and everyone's keen to get a foothold. Can't exactly afford to be picky about the jobs that come my way neither. Considering my condition, options are limited.
Don't know why that would be. You can clearly handle yourself.
Well, the only people who believe that are in this room right now, including that dead rapt, I reckon. I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now.
And now you're looking for a chance to prove them wrong? That about right?
I just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's just this damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my graft, proving myself ain't happening anytime soon. Weren't many of us grafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones.
You mentioned an Enhanced Soldier Division. Couldn't they help you out?
No. Enhanced Soldier Division was the fancy public-facing name for the grafting program. And when I say it was shuttered, I mean completely fucking demolished. Bet they'd erase it from the financial records if they could. It was that much of an embarrassment. In the wake of such a failure, it's left us grafted folks with no support. I only been able to treat my own ailments thanks to Doc Tinsley in Fairfield. She worked for the program for a time. She's a good one.
Have you asked her for help?
She's bound by contract to work on whatever task Fairfield's illustrious leader set her to, nothing else. But she also ain't quite got the hang of the employment thing.
Surely contract can stop you from looking after your
You
health.
looked at the fine print of an employment contract lately? It says any action taken by a worker that could result in impeded work must be approved by the contract holder. Not only would trying to fix my graft impede my work, but it's also financially unviable, unproven, a risky investment. So I'm stuck with a limb that's slowly poisoning me. Could pursue fixing it myself were I out of my contract, but if I attempted to end it, I'd have to waive all employment rights for the next year. That's a non-starter.
If a contract is stopping you, then it go independent. How bad could it be?
Let me put it this way. If I was already on the bottom rung, this knocks me clean off and buries me in sand. But I started from nothing before. I could do it again. Maybe.
You've been in this position before?
Ain't easy moving between companies. And I wasn't always with Auntie's choice. But that's a story for another time.
I hope things work out for you. Maybe I'll see you around.
Feeling you will. Anyhow, think I'll return to Fairfield to have a little chat with Milver Street. Good luck in there. Mind the wraps.
Just me, or did Inez remind you of Helen? Tough like her. Shame she's with Auntie's choice.
Sequencing attack strategies. Trauma soon. Emergency protocols ready.
Print the following pass to Euphoria Arc and hand deliver the Perrin reports immediately. I'm glad I turned up the difficulty to hard, because normal it was very easy.
Sequencing attack strategies. Inbound Raptidon. This highly classified information would be of interest to Minister Milver Street.
Do not proceed if you are not Sentinel Administrator of the Ministry of Accuracy. Failure or heed this warning if you are not said administrator will be met with severe consequences. Our council has breathed new life into the much-lauded mental refreshment program, graduating hundreds of subjects in record time. Now even the most extreme cases may be rehabilitated and invited back into the fold. Their perspective less complicated and more loyal. Once again, tried and true methods win out over needless research and development. The council knows what's best for the protectorate, and nothing's better than mental refreshment. When your troubled friends and neighbors stray from the bosom of the protectorate, remember that mental refreshment is the best way to back to basics. And once you're there, relearning basic skills will be as simple as second nature. Okay, let's go to the talk to the guy.
Give Auntie 2 bits, and she'll give you some new glitz. Give Auntie 5 bits, and she'll give you a facial spritz.
Can't believe some of those protectorate hull heads just couldn't see the benefit of self-betterment.
Let them simmer in their cells. These riffs got me awful perturbed. Ain't reality hard enough without some nerve-wracking phenomenon?
I don't much appreciate you undermining my work, Minister. When have I ever not made a go of a job for you, huh? Is it so damn hard to extend a mind of trust?
Calm down. You know well it would not have been necessary had you completed your task in a timely manner.
I'll calm down when you stop braying your little excuses. How about that?
My, such aggression. We scarcely need add hostility to your list of inadequacies, Bad Trooper Sealong, no mind. The individuality encouraged by Auntie's choice sometimes inspires employees to speak out of turn. How has your progress been? Have you acquired what we discussed?
The secrets of mental refreshment at your fingertips.
Excellent! Pleased that someone in my employ can be relied upon. Here, have one of my finest suits as a token of thanks. May it aid in your capture of hearts and minds.
Again, you gave away my job and told my replacement to send me home. That don't make me wayward, and it sure as shit don't make me unreliable. If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now.
Minister, do we ask her to join us?
That's surely the most tempting offer I've heard all day.
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed? I should think death a preferable alternative.
That's it. I'd rather be a down and outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit!
Good for you.
It most
Yes.
assuredly is not good for her. This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's choice once more. We'll not take a contract shirker back into our fold.
So you say. But Auntie's Choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. You'll regret counting me out. Till then, I hope you choke on your mock apple martinis. If you're serious about that job offer, come find me when you're done with this clown.
She will most assuredly regret her decision. Most assuredly. But I suppose that is no longer my concern. Now, if you're finished urging workers to quit, let's move on. The acquisition of this information is but the first part of my plan to bring our foes into the fold and to ensure my future. The second is my operation in Westport.
Wait, you said you'd get me into the Vox. Are you stringing me
Worry
along?
not. The culmination of my plan will bring me the tools to aid you in your endeavor to enter the Vox station. Westport is a shell of the bustling town it was prior to the invasion, though a handful of Protectorate Yaysayers still cling to it. My plan requires their conversion.
I accept the 1,000 you tried to give me another, find some other back to
I
break.
forget myself. I didn't mean to impose. You've already agreed to much. It's been a long time since I've encountered someone able to operate on their own. Do return if you're interested in another task, however.
I
Pardon
mean,
me for being preoccupied. I've got Westport on my mind.
I knew you'd come back once you'd had a little time to ruminate. Now, your task deals not with the town itself, but the subjects residing within it.
Converting Westport's subjects will teach us much about the Protectorate mind. How it solves problems, what it desires, how it can be swayed. I've a kit of supplies to aid you, items to cajole or to dissuade. Sabotage the town or sway the citizenry. The choice is yours. Should pose no trouble for a go-getter like you.
why is converting Westport subjects so important?
Westport represents a challenge. The challenge presented by the majority of the Protectorate. Fairfield citizenry were given ample incentive to fold, for they could see the freedom we offer firsthand. But the people of Westport are stubborn enough to risk death for their ideals and cannot be swayed by the lights of Fairfield. If I can convert them, I can convert anyone.
I thought you were the marketing specialist, or is that head just for show?
Shh, not so loud. The hat can tell when you're questioning it. The people of Westport don't trust me. How can they? I am the enemy. I am the invader. I cannot help these people achieve salvation until I know what it is they yearn for. You are a third party. You're presumably trustworthy. I need you to act on my behalf.
Pretty convenient how helping them achieve salvation also directly fits your
I
goals.
say if the situation is serendipitous, so much the better.
Even a go-getter like me needs advice from time to time. Got any?
Perhaps. The kit contains a wide variety of tools, propaganda, equipment, and more than a few confectionaries. Some items may serve as honey, swaying the Yaysayers to our side. Others are blunt implements, crippling infrastructure to force the refugees toward Fairfield. Slather on a bit of elbow grease and you'll certainly succeed. I'm sure there are kindred spirits in Westport. No one wholly resists Auntie. Excellent. Here's the kit. Advertisement tapes, ambidextrine, assorted stimulants, free samples of purple berry crunch, everything you need to wage war on the undecided mind. With that, I shall mark the locale. Begin with the vigilant Hogarth. Motivate him to depart, and his subjects will trot and file behind him woolly cow-like. Now, I'm sure you've asked yourself, for a task so involved, shall the reward be worthwhile? Well, wonder no longer. For the completion of this deed, I'm prepared to offer you an exact replica of my one-of-a-kind, limited production, gentle person's Oxonian. Of course, I'll be happy to pay you as well, but I was under the impression that good looks were priceless.
Just worry about getting me
Then
into the
consider yourself
books.
officially deputized in the war to further innovation and the free market. Be forewarned. I can only guess at the needs of the denizens of Westport. You must engage with them, gauge their situation. Only then can you motivate them adequately.
Before I go, is this town armed? Am I going to have to shoot my way
Well, I can't
in?
say for certain. I strongly suspect not. Westport no longer possesses any strategic value. The Protectorate has no reason to defend a half-sunken town. Still, I would come prepared with anything you think you might require. Paradise Island brims with danger, even if Westport itself seems safe.
If Paradise Island is that dangerous, you should have given me some guns.
Do I look like Officer Carr to you? Guns.
Don't come crying to me if all the refugees are killed by Raptidons on the way here. Okay, let's put the skill points and then I'm gonna end the video. Let's put some in observation. Oh, we got a perk points for Niles and Valerie. Okay. Okay guys, I'm gonna end part 4 here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you all for watching and until next time.